Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 84. We are heading further into the Ultra Member videos, and this one's a very interesting one. This video is something that I talked about a week or two ago. This guy does informative, investigative videos on YouTube about interesting topics. A couple weeks ago, he did one about why is the price of fast food getting so high? Why is it increasing so much? His video is basically, getting views on YouTube, getting some traction. I think it got like 300,000 views, so it's doing well. Asmongold, the very popular YouTuber, did a live react to this man's video. Asmongold's react got about 1 million views, and because of that, his views froze. Everyone would just go watch the Asmongold react to his video rather than his original video. He ended up stopping getting support and views and income from this video that he had created because a big YouTuber reacted to it, and it created this big dialogue on the internet about the impact of reacting. Let's watch this video, and let's see what he has to say.
Free money. Do you wish you could sit on your butt all day and make boatloads of cash? Do you wish you could profit off other people's work and exploit stupid, dumb YouTubers? Well, this video is for you. Today, we're talking about YouTube and thievery. How are these things connected? Well, through the magical and often misunderstood world of React content.
There you go.
That's right, React content. What is going on with streamers reacting to other people's carefully crafted video essays? How is YouTube's algorithm pushing those reactions to the top? And why did I suddenly find myself going viral on Twitter and Reddit? There's a lot to unpack here, so let's dive in. Before we get into the...
By the way, just for context here, this video he put out 5 days ago, and it only has 94,000 views. So the video he made about the fast food had 300,000 views and was on a trajectory to get tons of views. Asmongold reacts to it. His views completely crap out, and he can't get any more views on it anymore. Now he makes a video. Well, the algorithm promotes thievery. Can't even get 100,000 views on it. Right? So isn't that great?
Nitty-gritty, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name is Zachary Smiggle. I live in Western Pennsylvania. I have one cat named Zoe. I really like playing Age of Empires, and I started this channel 16 months ago. I've been on YouTube for pretty much my entire life. The goal of this channel, though, in particular, was always to create some educational and entertaining content.
What's up,
Ideally,
Darsh?
I want to shine a light on problems that people might not know exist, or tell stories that I think need to be told. So that's why I, no joke, survived off Chipotle for 30 days one time, weighing 30 burritos, trying to get some real data on Chipotle shrinkflation. Now, this isn't my normal video format, but I wanted to make a video really quick for reasons you'll understand a bit later. A few days ago, I uploaded a video about fast food companies raising their prices. I thought, because of my background in advertising, I could provide a unique perspective on things. The video is a 16-minute video essay, which took me about 3 weeks to make, and I felt it was a well-structured video. Like I sometimes do, I had one of my amazing friends help me out, and for the first time, I actually hired someone to design the thumbnails. A completely new experience to me. This video was also the first time I shot with my new camera, something I've been saving up for after using just my iPhone for about 14 months. In the end, I put a lot into this video, but that's okay. I created something that honestly I'm truly proud of. One of my best videos yet, in my opinion. As soon as I uploaded the video, I knew it was on track to be a hit. It shot up to a 1 out of 10, performing better than many of my previous uploads in just a matter of a few days. As a medium-sized creator, my videos usually take anywhere from 3 to 10 days to fully reach their intended audience. For instance, my Why YouTube Feels Different video took 5 days to blow up, my Chipotle video took 6 days, and my gas station video didn't catch fire until day 13. So seeing my latest upload reach heights similar to those videos that have hit 1 million views, this video, in my opinion, was on track to blow up. It reached 200K views in just a few days, so I was beyond excited. Then, on Sunday, I started getting Instagram and Discord messages from people letting me know that Asmongold, a really famous streamer, had reacted to my video live on his Twitch stream. His stream involved him reacting to my video, sharing his thoughts on the fast food industry, agreeing with some points and disagreeing with others. Overall, he was very positive and...
In the very least, what you could say, unlike other people who react, Asmongold does actually react. He adds a lot of commentary. He's not just sitting there watching the whole video, nodding like this, and then saying one word and moving on. which is what some of these people do, and then they make money on it, which is ludicrous. He actually does effort in his reacting content, and he should be applauded for that he's not just trying to rip somebody off.
Nice. And he did tell his chat to check out my channel. Honestly, I thought this was super cool. I don't have an issue with people reacting to my content in a transformative way on platforms like Twitch. For example, last fall, Sandwich reacted to my Why YouTube Feels Different video on her live stream, and I thought that was an amazing and awesome experience. Now, I understand that something like this might not be okay for some people, but for me, a stream like Asmongold's was totally fine. I didn't consent to it, but I understand this is how things work nowadays, and if more people see my content on another platform, great. I'm okay with Asmongold's reaction during his stream because his viewers tune in for his live streams for sometimes like 5 or 6 hours just to watch him. Clearly, people like the dude. They're there to watch him, not me. Not someone else's video, but him. His reaction to my video was just one tiny segment in a lengthy stream. However, where I do have an issue is a 36 clip of Asmongold's reaction to my video was uploaded to YouTube using the exact same title as mine. And I noticed my momentum shift. Before his reaction, I obtained about 225,000 views in just 5 days. After that, there was a slight boost and then a slowdown resulting in a massive click-through rate drop-off. But more on that later. You see, streamers like Asmongold usually don't run their own YouTube channels. They have editors who clip content from their streams and post it to YouTube. In return, these editors get something like 75% of the ad revenue. These clippers, as I like to call them, are often anonymous editors who are fans of streamers turned editors. Often these clippers hijack the original's video thumbnail, slapping the streamer's face on it, and the goal is, honestly, to mislead viewers scrolling through YouTube to thinking that Asmongold, Hassan, or XQC actually created a video about this topic. This is why these clippers have come under fire in the past.
Look at that. It's the same exact video, but replacing the actual person who made it with the commentator who's commentating over it and acting like it's the freaking video. That's ridiculous. How is that allowed? I don't know if that is. I actually don't know if that is. I think that that's something that, even though you can argue it's fair use in a court of law, I don't know if that would hold up. That's straight up impersonation at that point, right? Misrepresentation and impersonation.
And likely why many of them stay anonymous. At first glance, these reaction uploads might not seem like a big deal, right? It's just one video, but this actually exposes a massive problem with reactors, YouTube, and how its algorithm handles reaction videos. If you're not familiar with YouTube's algorithm or recommendation system, that's okay. I'll explain quickly. Basically, several factors determine whether a video will get recommended frequently or not. The three most important ones are a video's click-through rate, or how often they click, retention, or how long people watch the video, and viewer satisfaction. Do they come back to the channel after they're done watching that specific video? These factors largely dictate whether a video will appear in the recommended or suggested tab, which is where most medium to small creators get their traffic. Of these factors, the easiest to track and arguably the most important are a video's click-through rate and watch time. Simply put, if a video is being clicked more often and watched longer than another, it'll be recommended more. That's how YouTube works, plain and simple. Here's where reaction videos create an uneven playing field. Because reaction videos are usually longer, they tend to have more watch time. They can also fit in more ads, which means more revenue for YouTube. On top of that, these videos come from established channels. Mathematically, people are more likely to click on a video from Asmongold than from me. This higher click-through rate gives reaction videos from large streamers an immediate edge. So when you compare the two, it's easy to see how the odds are stacked in the favor of the reaction video over the original. To counter this, reaction streamers will often tell their viewers to go like the original video, but ironically, this can hurt the original video. When someone clicks on a video, just hit like and then immediately leaves,
it kills your click-through rate. That's right. It makes it look like someone clicked just to click and never watched, and it doesn't help at all. That's why when I was reacting to June the King's documentary about me and June the King's documentary about Review Tech, I said, go watch his video first, then come watch the reaction. I didn't say go over there and like the video or go subscribe to him. I said, go watch the video first, because that's the only actual way they will get credit. He's right. If you just say, go over and like bomb that person, you'll actually hurt that person's channel. Legit. Right now, I have about 200 viewers on the stream. 250, 220. I don't even know. I'm not looking. We got 43 likes on the stream. Okay? That's a decent ratio. It'd be great if we could get some more. If you guys are enjoying, please click like on the stream. But right now, if all of a sudden, okay, another streamer said, hey, go over to Darkside Phil's channel and like it, and this stream got 2,000 likes, but we only had 200 viewers, that would actually hurt the channel, because it would say people showed up and liked but never didn't stay. They just took the hell off, and that was it. So that does not aid your channel. It actually will bury videos. And that's true. So the only real way, if you're going to be a reactor and you're going to react to content fairly, you actually have to say to someone, watch the content first and then come back. Or if you liked this react I just did to that person, please go over to their channel and check it out for yourself and watch other videos. If that happens, then you're helping the person. But in reality, most of these reactors don't care. They just care about what's in the moment. This was a clip sent to me. Let me just watch it fast, right? A year ago, Aspen Gold reacted to my content. Guess what he reacted to? A detractor's video. He didn't even react to my content. He reacted to a detractor edited content. So there was absolutely no positive boost I received whatsoever from him reacting to me, because he didn't watch my video. He watched a shitbag who had already stolen my video and spun it in a negative way. So I get nothing from him reacting to me whatsoever. Is that fair? Absolutely not. He got content. He got hundreds of thousands of views and made money on content, and I got zero goose egg from it because he reacted to a reaction detractor. Do you see how fucked up this is? That's a fucked up system, man. If you're going to react, there should be a benefit, right? I would hope that when I'm reacting to clips here on the show, you guys, if you're interested in the content, like we've been seeing Guga Foods now for like a month or two. If you like Guga Foods, go check out his channel, watch his content. Don't just watch my reactions to it, right? Watch his content. I want these people to be prosperous, because then here's the thing. If this guy does well, then guess what's going to happen? He's going to make more content. And guess what's going to happen then? You're going to have more content to react to. But the problem is, I hate to say it, there's too many people on the internet who only care about their own instant benefit, and they're not looking at the big picture, and they don't think about everything else and the repercussions of their actions, right? So you're a reactor and you just sit there reacting to shit all day. That's great, but are you making sure that the people who you're reacting to benefit from you doing that? In this case, inadvertently, I don't think this was intentional whatsoever, Aspen Gold literally stole this guy's fire. This guy's video was on track to hit 1 million views, and because Aspen Gold reacted to it, he got the 1 million views, his views tapered off, and that video only has like 400,000 views now. And he put all that time, effort, and money into that video. He hired someone to work on it. He had a new camera for it. And now he can't get views on his own content. Is that fair? No. Is it legal? I think so. So that's really the question here is, at what point, as a content creator, do you favor morality over legality? There's not really anything technically legally wrong with Aspen Gold reacting to content like this, but he knows he's a big YouTuber and live streamer on Twitch. He knows that he's going to get more views than the original content. So what is he doing to ensure that he's not crushing a channel like this, right? Is there a responsibility, or can you just say, fuck the world, as long as I make money, shrug, and then move on? I think that's the discussion here.
It drags down the average view duration, one of those key factors YouTube tracks. It can also impact the click-through rate. If someone subscribes to the original creator because of the stream, but then doesn't actually click on the original video when it appears on the homepage, the CTR will take a hit. And why would they click? They've already seen the content on their reaction video.
That's right. Here's another one. Why millions are deleting Adobe, Aspen Gold reacts, it's the same thumbnail. That shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be able to take someone else's thumbnail and edit it to be your thumbnail, right? I think that's kind of like deceptive, is it not? That's crazy deceptive.
Video or that stream. A lot of people assume that after watching a reaction, subscribing and liking the original video fixes everything. And while this may help future videos and introduce the creator to a new audience, which is great, the video itself, the one that took time and effort to create, is negatively impacted. It's a complex situation, and a lot of the things that people think will actually help the video actually hurt it in the long run. YouTube has a limited amount of space to recommend videos, and they will always choose the video that is going to appeal to the most people. I'm not saying anything radical. Numerous other creators have backed these claims, as this has happened to a lot of others too. So that night that the Clipper uploaded the reaction to YouTube, I tweeted about this situation because I have a small circle of creator friends and was looking for their thoughts and opinions on the subject. I woke up and the tweet exploded. It gained significant traction, reaching millions of people, resulting in news articles being written about it, and even making the top page of Reddit. It became clear to me that this wasn't just a me problem, it's a widespread issue on YouTube. I also received numerous messages from other creators sharing their experiences with streamers reacting to their content, and how often it negatively impacted the video's momentum afterward. I had multiple messages from creators letting me know that if I reach out to Asmongold, he'll take the reaction down despite the potential damage that it has already done. Regardless, I reached out to him and his Clipper, but didn't hear much most of the day, until someone mentioned it on his live stream, because my tweet was really blowing up, and then he reached out. Asmongold apologized, and we had a really brief but nice exchange, and he had his Clipper private the video. I was never trying to create any drama out of this, truthfully, yet I had a lot of people coming after me in the comments because of my tweet. And I think this highlights a potential issue with this reactionary landscape. Just because it's normalized doesn't make it okay for everyone. Many creators are afraid to speak out about their videos being reacted to without permission because these super streamers often have intense fan bases. Again, I'm not blaming Asmongold, but since this happened, I've received more negative hate comments than ever before. And my take wasn't even that extreme. I was simply expressing my disappointment that my video seemingly lost its momentum. When you take a middle ground approach or stance, you seem to make everyone angry. But in situations like this, there are a lot of gray areas. For instance, Asmongold did tell people to check out my channel and like the video, which I generally appreciated. However, reposting the reaction on YouTube with the same title while my video was still new, that I didn't really appreciate. We can be appreciative and critical of things at the same time. To me, that's healthy, and that's why I'm doing this, and that's what I'm trying to do and have always done. In my Why YouTube Feels Different series, I talked about how wild my blowup was last August, and how YouTube runs ads on videos even if the creator isn't part of the YouTube Partnership Program. For example, I had a video that got 2 million views and YouTube ran ads on it, but I didn't see a dime. I didn't break any rules or do anything wrong. The system just works in a way that is disadvantageous to creators who blow up early in their YouTube careers. I didn't share this expecting YouTube to magically write me a check, but with the hopes that the system can be improved for future creators.
So basically what he's saying is he was getting his channel up and running. He couldn't be partnered yet, but YouTube put ads on his video and they made tons of money on it. Jeez, that's messed up. All right, I don't want to watch the whole video, but I mean, overall, I agree with his sentiment. If anything, for me, in reality, it might actually be better morally that I'm a small-time guy. If I were a big reactor, I could be hurting people that I'm reacting to. In reality, most people who I react to are bigger than me, so therefore I'm not hurting anyone, right? I'm not taking any views away from this guy right now. He already got his 100,000 on this video. He's not going to lose views because DSP reacted to his video, right? For the record, I've enjoyed this guy's content. I've watched it a couple times now, and I think that it's a good channel. And if you're interested in these video essays, you should give it a shot. But, yeah, I would feel bad if I were a big-time guy and all my content was reacting and all I'm doing is watching other clips, and yet somehow I'm making tons of money and they're getting nothing for it. It's pretty fucked up. The whole landscape is kind of messed up. This all is from that judge who made that ruling about, you know, it's transformative as long as you're adding commentary or criticism, right? In reality, I think that ruling was flawed. I think that there has to be a level of limitations. For example, maybe Asmongold could have reacted to this guy's video, but not the whole video unless he had express written permission. Maybe this guy's video was 16 minutes. Maybe legally you could react to the first half, and that's it. If you go past that, you're sadly reproducing that person's content to the extent that now no one goes and watches the original content, right? Like with guys like what are they called? Mystery Science Theater 3000, right? They purposefully would watch movies that were in the public domain. So that way, because they're watching the movie in its entirety while they do their commentary, they're not ripping the movie off, that no one owns that movie anymore to make money on it. So they can watch the whole movie and no one's hurt. When they wanted to do, oh, let's do modern movies, they do something called riff tracks where they're not watching the movie. It's just the commentary track and you can play it over the movie that you must obtain yourself. Therefore, the originator of the movie makes money. Do you see? So maybe that's what it is. Maybe there has to be a limitation set that you can only react to a certain percentile of an original work, because if you go past that percentile of watching or reacting, you're sadly reproducing the work in a way that harms the original content, which violates their copyright. I think that this whole fair use reacting is a little too far. I'll be honest with you, right? Like, here's the thing. With June the King, he fully knew I was going to react to his content. I told him way ahead of time, I'm doing a react to your Review Tech documentary. I'm doing a full react to the documentary on me. When I reacted years ago to the Wings of Redemption documentary and the Keemstar documentary, I told him ahead of time I was going to do it, and he gave me his blessing. That's different than just doing it and stealing views. You get it? Like in this case, would this guy have said yes to Asmongold? Yes, watch my entire video essay? Maybe he would have said, watch the first half and then send people my way for the second half so I get engagement, right? I think, sadly, the law is flawed here because we haven't had enough cases going to court or whatever that really fleshed it out. I think that this is harmful, doing these full reacts. Being honest here, I feel that way. It's fully harmful. Look at again, Asmongold reacting to me. He reacted to clips of me out of context from a detractor video. The content was already misrepresented because it was taken out of context. Now he's reacting to out of context content that could be harmful to me and my image because I'm misrepresented, and he's reacting to a misrepresentation. So how is that fair? I got nothing from when he reacted to me. I didn't get a single person come and click or watch or say hello. They didn't even know where my channel was because he was watching a detractor's video. You see? So this shit has to be explored more fully, in my opinion. I fully believe that this is a situation that legally needs to be explored more. I don't think it's fair that big YouTubers are making money off the backs of smaller people, and those smaller people are getting hurt by it. That's fucked. That's morally wrong, and I think it should be legally wrong. That's my take. You could disagree with me, but I think it's messed up, right? I want, if you're going to react, that's fine, but get permission and make sure you're not hurting the person. You're not stomping them down so you propel yourself ahead and above, right? Literally naming the video exactly the same as the original content and using the same fucking thumbnail that's vile shit. That's theft. I'm sorry, and you can disagree, but you know? All right, guys. Well, that's a whole video right there. I'm going to split the part, and we're going to come back and continue on with the Ultra member submissions. But that's that was one that I knew I was going to have a lot to say about, and I did. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in part 3 of DSP versus the Internet, episode 84.